Hi everyone! This week I am going to be teaching you about printmaking. And printmaking is a process in which artists use to transfer an image from one surface to another. So there are lots of ways that you can do printmaking. You might have done printmaking in school using ink and brayers, which are like little rollers. You might have done it using markers and styrofoam. Today I'm going to teach you how to do printmaking with just paper, pencil, and crayons. And this kind of printing is called mono printing. So mono printing just means one print. The word mono means one, and print means print. So today we are going to be creating a print of an image. We're going to be able to get one print or one copy of that image onto a new surface. So here's what you need. You need 2 pieces of paper. You need this paper to be the same size. You need a pencil and some crayons. If you have oil pastels at home, you could use those too. Those would work really well for this project instead of crayons. So gather your supplies, come on back, and we'll get started for today. All right, I have my supplies ready. I have chosen to use 2 small square pieces of paper. Remember, they should be about the same size. I have my pencil and my crayons. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use 1 piece of paper to draw a design in pencil. So maybe I will draw just a simple house. I'm keeping it pretty simple for this video demonstration, but once you get the hang of this, you can try it with lots of different designs. You can absolutely do more detailed designs. That would be awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna stick with this simple house design for now. So the second thing I'm gonna do is take my other piece of paper and I'm gonna color this whole square with crayon. And I'm gonna press pretty hard, not so hard that you're breaking all your crayons, I don't want that, but we need to make sure we have nice solid coloring. You can use whatever pattern of colors you want to use. I'm keeping this abstract, meaning I'm not coloring a picture of anything at this point. It's probably a good idea to have a mat underneath your paper. As you can see, since I'm trying to color the entire square of paper, I'm going off of the page a little bit, and I wouldn't want you to make a mess on your tables or desks at home, whatever you're working on. So I'm just doing stripes. For this project, I'm not leaving any white spots behind. Let me speed this up for you so you can see what this looks like when it's all done. All right, so I've got my second square colored in with crayons. Notice that I didn't leave any big white spots and my paper is completely solidly colored. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this original design, my little house drawing, and I'm gonna place it on top of the crayon paper so that the picture I drew is still facing me. Now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to retrace over the lines that I drew with my house. You're probably going to need, again, to press pretty hard when you're doing this, but don't press so hard that you're breaking the pencil. All right, let's see how this turns out when I'm done. All right, let's see if our print was successful. So I'm going to remove the house picture and aha, great. So I've got my house design has come off. I've transferred some crayon color onto my other piece of paper and I have created a print of my house picture. Now, if you have oil pastels work a little bit better for this because they're a little bit easier to transfer. If your print didn't turn out as clear as mine did, there's a couple reasons why that might have happened. So let's talk about some mistakes that people make when they're printing with this method. The first problem sometimes is that this paper did not get colored solid enough. So if you have colored really lightly and there's white spaces, there's probably not enough crayon color to transfer onto the other page. Another mistake that sometimes people make is they forget to trace a certain part of their picture. Something else that's happened sometimes is that we don't press hard enough with our pencil as we're tracing. So if that's the case, you can just place this back on top of your crayon paper and retry. Keep trying this until you get some prints that you really like. You can continue to use this same piece of crayon colored paper to make multiple prints. So you're only getting one print of this specific image, but you can create multiple prints using this crayon piece of paper. So I'd love for you to grab a couple other pieces of paper the same size as the crayon paper and try a couple different print designs. When you've settled on a design that you like the best and your print that came out the best, please take a picture of it and post it on Canvas so that I can see what it looks like when you're done. All right, have fun printing.